باید Okay, let's go ahead and get the drainage. Okay, I'm sorry. Right.
You're ready.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get the drainage committee meeting started. Let the record reflect that all members are present. Item number one, request approval for culvert installation at 4910 Highway 308, Ward 1.
Yeah, Chair, I talked about this at the last meeting. This is right in front of our community center. Kind of explain to everybody that as our maintenance guy is taking care of the lawn and the grounds, it kind of slipped a couple of times with weed eating and stuff like that. So I know I only have about 15,000 in my remaining drainage. So I'd like to move that $15,763.88. Move those funds to do that project, hopefully next year when we start all over again.
Did that cost, what was the cost estimate?
Cost estimate is $29,211.
$29,211.
Or anybody got no extra money?
Everybody tight.
I got 7,900.
I already got 3 cents.
You can spend it.
About 3 pennies.
6 cents. A little bit of.
So,
Would you got a project on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or you could put like whatever the difference is to it.
I could do that.
Yeah, that bid needs to be done. Let him, whatever project he got, he uses remaining balance allocated to that project.
okay, that's fine.
If I had some, I would do it too. but I'm-
Let's go ahead and give him the, you can have,
Okay. That's cool.
all right, minute, but.
Okay, so I make a motion to approve this, also approving the remaining balance from Ward 5 after his project for tonight. You also be transferred into that.
Second.
Okay, motion by Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Mathern, all in favor? Any opposed?
I didn't say that.
You didn't say?
You're right, you're right.
Zero did.
I'm sorry. Second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor?
All right.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item number two, I'm sorry about that. Mr. Blanchard. Item number two, discuss drainage concern at 2373 Highway 308, Ward 2.
That's that,
This is,
that big hole,
we getting,
get prices?
Yeah. I only received one back so far.
Yeah, we just table it for now, man. Okay.
All right, table number two. Item number three, request approval for culvert replacement at 2797 Highway 308, Ward 4.
Yeah, this is just a 20-foot section of collapsed culvert that's preventing drainage for 4 homes there. It's starting to sheet drain across the yard and get close to the houses, so it's a viable project.
At a total cost of $1,232.
Okay, Ward 4 is out of funds, huh?
Ward 4 is.
Yeah, 4
out of
cents.
funds. Table that to
The next
first of the year.
I'll make a motion, we do
You got some money, Mr. Chaw?
it. Good,
You out of money? You out of money, sir.
Fresh out.
Is that something that can wait till the first of the year, Aaron?
Can't flush it out?
No, it's just completely gone.
All right, just table that to, first of the year. Item number four, request approval to install pilings on the bulkhead at 4525 Highway 1, Ward 5.
Yeah, this is a bulkhead that was constructed by the police very years ago. There's, I believe, 9 pilings that have rotten and fallen off. The Bible project.
I just got a question on this. If we're gonna continue to spend money in these areas such as these outfalls on a bulkhead project and things like that, shouldn't we sign something? If we're gonna do it, it should be the homeowner's responsibility after we complete this project? Or in 10 years from now, 15 years, it's gonna be a parish problem again?
Type of materials we use in the bulkhead. We using iron,
It's all pressure treated, rough cut lumber. These are 8-inch pressure treated pilings.
lifespan on.
What they had
20
before?
years, bro.
I mean, that's the
Same thing?
I assume it was pressure treated. I mean, I don't know how long that bulkhead's been there.
20-something years.
And is our bucket, we put that down?
I put it in.
You know, at the end of the day, we put the covers down for individuals or Howard Roads, they buy their own, they follow me, they buy their own material. We supply the labor. 20 years down the road, the car will collapse.
We will change it.
We change it at our expense. I mean, you know, I mean, what's the difference there? You know, I get it. I hear you loud and clear, but
I just don't want to see this for a problem for the parish,
Yeah.
you know, another 20 years,
I know.
15 years from now.
I know.
It's never gonna stop.
No, so, what you do with the people, so, well, you put it down, it's yours now, but it's there, but it's in your ditch, you beat drainage. I don't,
It's not our ditch.
I know. Well, it is.
Something that we need to look into.
Protecting their property, that's what we're doing.
For this
Nah, I
project
get
here,
it.
let's
I
go
get
on.
it.
I'll make the motion to approve this one.
All right, motion by Mr. Carter is a total cost of $1,922. Motion by Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Blanchard. All in favor?
Alright.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5, request approval to have property line surveyed for a drainage ditch located on Yule Street, Part 6.
This is I put the estimate in there from, BIF to survey and stake the property line. So that the ditch can be constructed on the property line edge so that the property owner will give us a right of way because they don't want a lane piece of property, where a ditch would not be on the property line. So, by them.
I make a motion to approve this project. And Mr. Charles, I give you the remaining 700 balance, if you can get another, 600 from Ward 2. You got 600, you got 800.
You got $800?
I got no money left.
Yes, you do.
You didn't even know you had it, so.
Well, where that came from? Well, I'm spending it right now. Got a deviation for 700.
Okay. well,
I
I tried to help you, Mr. Brew.
Thank you, appreciate
Okay, so- All right, so y'all can take that, your 700 I got left, and put it toward community center ditches, Ward 1.
And we got a motion by Mr. Carter,
Second.
second by Mr. Blanchard. All in favor?
All right.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Transfer them funds to, Ward 1's project, his remaining fund.
Can you, on a possible deviation, can you, at the next meeting or something you need now?
It could wait. I mean, scheduling wise, if it would get done before the machine would leave Lavender, we would just go do it since it's right there. But I mean, like I said, it could wait till the next.
No, I mean, your machine's in Lavender?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. You see it? Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Motion to deviate?
Motion by Mr. Carter,
Second.
second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor?
Alright.
Any opposed? All right,
Request approval to dig out fall at 734 River Road, estimate project $700.
It's, I believe, I put 500 for the outfall ditch. That was an area that was brought up in question with a lot of that rainfall from the past hurricane.
They need some love.
Yeah, this right here a lot of the ditch had kind of fell in. This right here would just rewiden and re-put it back to grade, improve drainage.
Perfect.
so just sweeping it out.
Yeah.
And before we vote on it, any public comment? First call, second call, third call? Let the record reflect there was no public comment.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Mr. Carter,
Second.
second by Mr. Brew. All in favor?
All right.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Brew. All in favor? Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.
We'll call to order the 5 o'clock Finance Committee meeting. Let the record reflect all members are present. Request approval to pay list of bills submitted through November 8th, 2024. So all in your packet.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn, second by Mr. Nakam. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval of quarterly payment for the Assumption Area Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening, everybody. Cassie Boudreaux, Chamber of Commerce. I'll be here today. Just gonna go over what we've been doing with the chamber. Someone, hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We continue to have our monthly business spotlights. August was Richard's Pharmacy. September was me, Cassie Boudreaux Agency. October was Assumption and Pankerville Pharmacies. November was Assumption Parish Libraries. December and January is the Christmas card and the New Year's cards. Our website is doing well. We are revising the layout of our membership listing to make it more aesthetic for users. One of our board members, Kevin Giat, known as Grub, has resigned from the board as he doesn't have the availability to assist at this time due to his work schedule. We participated in several events in the parish recently. July 27th, the community backpack and school supply giveaway. We gave away school supplies. Your jurors, Ron Alcorn and Chris Carter, played a large role in putting it together. It was well organized and appreciated by the community. August 3rd, Chamber was a sponsor for the Sugarland Music and Arts Festival, which was a huge success. Shout out to Josh Abear and Toby Thibodeau for the hard work and dedication. August 6th, Assumption Parish faculty back to school kickoff. We gave away supplies, tote bags, and had a drawing for door prizes donated by the board members. August 15th, Pierreport Belleville Business Group Summer Social, we provided an auction item. September 17th, Assumption High College and Career Fair. Cassie gave away supplies there and talked to the kids. September 20th, we assisted with a grand opening event for one of our new members, Huat's Lighting and Interiors, on September 20th. We always provide new members a list of jurors so you all can receive an invitation to the grand openings. October 3rd, Meet the Candidates Town Hall at the Napoleonville Community Center. Candidates in attendance were Devin Davis, U.S. Representative, Devin Graham, U.S. Representative, Chandrell Herlew, U.S. Representative, Jean-Paul Cousin, Public Service Commission, Jennifer Gotro Prescott, District Judge, Tony Falchman Menard, District Judge. Although there was not a good turnout from the community, we were happy to provide that opportunity to the residents of the parish. The event was streamed on Facebook Live. Last quarter, we reported that we would be purchasing a business phone line versus the current prepaid. That did not work out. We would have to change the phone number. Now that we are functioning smoothly and receiving more phone calls, we don't want to change the phone number, so we'll keep the prepaid that is currently in use. We have set the date for our banquet, which is February 20th. Hope to see y'all all there. As our guest speaker has been confirmed as Dee Dee Bro, retired head coach of LSU Gymnastics. We've put out the Teenager of the Year applications process with the guidance counselors and posted it to our Facebook page, as well as the bids for catering. We plan to hold interviews for the Teenager of the Year while the students are on Christmas break. Our strategic planning committee has new ideas that will be coming at the beginning of the year. We will begin sending out a quarterly newsletter in January that will include the chamber activities, job board, community events, a message from the Assumption Parish School Board, School District, APSD, Superintendent, newsletter, sponsorship opportunities, local promotions that occur, state happenings, and we'd like to include a message from the police jury president, if that's okay with you. So I guess we'll contact you at that time. New members, US Flooring, US Lighting and Interiors, and South Louisiana Economic Council. That is our report, and we ask that you approve the third quarter allocation to the Assumption Area Chamber of Commerce. Any questions?
Sound like y'all been busy.
Yeah, and we, I think we were supposed to come here maybe a few weeks ago. It was put off a couple weeks, so everybody already had things planned on today, so.
Motion to accept the report.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn, to accept the report and to,
Approve the allocation.
authorize the third quarter allocation.
Yes.
Second by Mr. Carter, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Great job.
Great job.
Next item, request approval to, accept lowest bid for Long Reach excavator and identify funding source.
Yeah. Other handout I gave y'all has the little bit price on. The only bid on it also.
What was that?
Said it's the only bid on it also.
Okay.
How many hours on this machine?
Close to 800.
Yeah. It was, I'll tell you.
Big machine we using right now?
It was 913 2 days ago.
Or received it, it had 92 hours.
What if I you yourself on know how much money you save?
About 60 more.
About 60.
It was a little bit closer to 100, like off.
All right, so I know we've been talking about this a long time, so we're okay with buying a Long Reach. Question is where the money come from.
Got somebody go make some? Not bond? We'll get it from there.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember Ms. Kim saying that it was from a fixed asset in drainage. Yeah. That's a fixed asset in drainage.
Yeah, I remember us discussing the source whenever we
Yeah, it
went out
was-
for bid. I mean, she's not here to,
Yeah, we went out for bid, we got this money.
right.
Kevin, did you find more information?
Well, we could approve it contingent upon
Right.
her,
The funding source.
the funding source having been already
Yeah.
identified before we went out for bid.
They said, we never went out to bid, we went out to money.
If we have to
Right.
bring it back to the next meeting to
Right.
approve the funding source, we will.
Yeah.
So I entertain a motion to
Yes.
approve,
Motion to that effect.
motion to approve by Mr. Nakam,
Second.
second by Mr. Mathern. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried.
Motion approved based on Mr. Torres funding,
Right.
recommended the funding source.
Yes, you had that noted. Consider approval for one employee to attend My Government Online Permitting Software Conference and Training December 10th to 12th, 2024 in New Orleans. Approximate cost $750.
Who's gonna go with that?
Permit clerk.
Perfect, Cliff.
Permit clerk. Okay,
It'd be a good training.
good. Motion.
Motion
Second.
by Mr. Alcorn, second by Mr. Nakam. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Motion adjourned.
Motion adjourned by Mr. Nakam,
Second.
second by Mr. Carter. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.
Good, fellas.
You wanna take that?
Started, and the record reflect all members are present.
Item number one, request approval of additional 2 weeks intermediate FMLA leave for accounting.
Yeah, he's requesting additional leave.
Motion by Mr. Nakane,
Second.
second by Mr. Conville, all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passed.
Motion to adjourn.
One
Got
deviation.
deviation?
Yep.
Motion to deviate.
Motion by
Second.
Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Conville, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion to request approval for FMLA leave for a maintenance worker.
Yeah, that employee is back at work and everything now, just a formality to approve the time.
Public comment? Once, twice. For public comment,
Second.
motion by Mr. Blanchard, second by Mr. Nakane, all in favor? Any nays? Motion passed.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Conville,
Second.
second by Mr. Carter, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion, meeting adjourned.
You ready? 5:15, we'll go ahead and get started with the Road and Bridge Committee meeting. Let the record reflect that all members are present, 2 items on the agenda. One request, an update on parish roads. We do know that our engineer sent us an email, had a family emergency that he couldn't make it, but he did send us a report that the asphalt program construction is complete. He met with respective jurors in each ward and formulated a punch list. I think everybody received a punch list with the dollar values attached. And I think on item number 2, he's also requesting substantial completion for the project known as the 2023 road improvement program, and authorize President and Secretary to sign necessary documents. Not here to answer any questions, but y'all got anything? Y'all want to discuss anything? We do know if we do grant substantial completion, the contractor has 45 days to complete the punch list. If he does not, he does not get paid. And at that time, if nothing is moving, when Mr. Calabro gets back, let's make sure we keep him in our prayers with his family as well. I'm gonna ask if the contractor does not finish or meet the expectations of the punch list, is he's considered as an irresponsible bidder if we go back out in the near future. So I'm prepared to go that route if we have to. So any questions?
Did everyone review the punch list items that are included in your packet? Anything that's missing?
No.
Move on down the road.
Did they do any of the repairs? Did they do anything on the list yet?
I don't know.
Not that I'm aware
Not
of.
that
I
I'm
never saw
aware
him
of.
struggle.
Not my area.
Not my,
It's sometime.
yeah, not that I'm aware of. But again, if we grant that, he has 45 days to do it. And again,
The contract is over already. You know,
that's what,
so Joseph told me about that.
you know. Can't be over because we never granted contractual completion, so it couldn't be over. Once that's recorded in the clerk of court,
Yeah,
then
I'll go ahead and make the motion to grant, substantial completion
I got a motion on the
with
floor.
the, with this being withheld
Exactly, with that.
on
with that.
45 days of his completion.
Got a motion on the floor by Mr. Ponville. Can I entertain a second?
Second.
A second by Mr. Pro, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, ayes carried, ayes carried. Motion to adjourn,
Motion.
motion by Mr. Ponville, second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor? Meeting adjourned.
Nobody trying.
It's 5:20. For the insurance committee meeting, let the record reflect that all members are present. One item on the agenda, request approval for workers' compensation coverage for 2025. If you open up your packet, we had two companies that sent in a quote. One was CCMSI and the other one is WLWCC.
I'll make the motion that we go with the lowest one.
Entertain a motion by Mr. Nakane to go with the lowest bidder, which is LWCC in the amount, premium amount of $185,235.
Correct? Yeah.
So I got a motion on the floor by Mr. Nakane. Anybody else? Got a second by Mr. Blanchard. All in favor? All opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carried. Motion to adjourn.
Motion Karen, you got any comments you need to say about this, anything?
I mean, we were just here in case y'all had any questions. For the record, Morgan Bravo with Simmons and Southwalk. I know that since Aaron's come on board, he's got a plan in place. He's been working with LWCC. The biggest thing that we have is the experience modifier over here. And it's not gonna change overnight. It's not gonna change in 1 year. It's gonna be a couple of years, but with leadership and policies in place, y'all can get that down. And LWCC is gonna work with Aaron in implementing these policies to help y'all get that down to where your rate will follow. Once your modifier starts going down, your rate's gonna go
Which hopefully equals little or no claims.
Yes. That's the goal.
That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
There we go.
And keep up the good communication between, the parish manager. Also, you've been including, Leroy and I on the emails when things come down, so we really appreciate that. That safety, awareness, making sure our employees are working in a safe capacity at all times to keep that threshold down of those injuries and claims, period, claims. All right, thank y'all.
Do we vote?
Yeah, we voted. We approved it, motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Motion by Nakane, second by Palmville, all in favor. Meeting adjourned. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
$525, Office Federal Program Committee meeting time. First thing, presentation of program summary.
Okay, I gave everyone, some paperwork on the program summary for 2024. It's for fiscal year October 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2024. In the LaHeap heating program, we were allocated $56,250. Our current balance is zero, and we assisted 118 clients. In LaHeap cooling, we were allocated $118,750. As of September 30th, we still had $2,335, but as of this morning, we have $643.69, which assisted 245 clients. In crisis, we were allocated $30,057. Our balance is zero. We assisted 84 clients. EFNS Phase 40, we were allocated $10,253. We have a balance of $65.31, and we assisted 17 clients. In Phase 41, we were allocated $8,333. We have $54.07 as a balance, and we assisted 18 clients. In CSBG tuition, we were allocated $4,000. Our balance now is $2,273, and we assisted 4 clients. In commodities food banks, we assisted 217 clients. And commodities food for seniors, 518 clients.
T, read me cooling again.
Cooling, we were allocated $118,750. Our balance as of September 30th was $2,335, but as of this morning, it was $643.69.
And we went from 244 and we only added one more.
I'm sorry,
client there.
it wasn't, I'm sorry, it's not 245. I had that marked on my paper. I think it was like 5 more clients added on, so 249, not
I was about to say,
245.
we almost paid a $1,700.
No, I'm sorry, that was my mistake.
But Jamie, sometimes, the way the system is, I ain't gonna say 17, but it could,
Between
We get
6
there.
to 800.
yeah, it could get there, and it's just based off the mechanism in the system, based off of the information that they're putting in, which is ran by the federal government or the state, and it could possibly be that. They can get that credit like that.
My question, how many people weren't able to help?
We were able to help 249.
Weren't.
Weren't?
Weren't.
Oh, they call, you would never know. They call all the time. It's repetitious, the same people
Same
call.
people.
So.
They know
Basically,
when
you
to
would,
call.
yeah. They know the call for cooling, they know the call for heating. So sometimes you just don't know how many didn't receive.
Able not to help.
Mhm.
Is there anything that we could put in place, ones that are not getting the help? Instead of the ones that just constantly getting the repeaters? To put some of them, because I would like to help everyone.
I think
Not just
the
the-
criteria is set forward already. Like, we can't say because you got it last time,
That you can't-
you can't get it next time when you're up again because.
Whose
this person-
decision is that? Is that our decision or that's a state
No,
decision?
state decision, rules are that you can get 1 heating, 1 cooling per year and 1 crisis. So they know that, so they try to call, when they know cooling is available, they'll call. When they know heating is available, they call. So they kind of know the system at this point.
And Tawana, tell them when that availability comes about. If you got cooling, how many months that you have to wait until you can get the assistance or the heat?
It's,
Is it 7
Um,
months, 8 months, or something like that?
you don't have, if cooling lasts until, August, we get, heating in November. If they received it in August, they can receive it again in November.
Oh, okay. I
They
thought
don't
they
have
had
to wait 6 months. A lot of people think that you have to wait 6 months only because, they were trained that they had to wait 6 months because they're thinking in 6 months, that's when heating's gonna start. Once they get the cooling.
I learned something new. Cool.
I would just like to be, for it to be available to more. Instead of the ones that notices. If there's anything that we could do there.
Agree.
How do we advertise it when it is available?
We do advertise in the newspaper, and also, Facebook has the web, web page has it on there, and they just kinda know, basically that.
Yeah, once word gets
I
out.
understand, I'm just trying to make sure that we get the people that don't know, so that they can know.
And you know what, a lot of people call and ask, the people that don't know, and we'll tell them, you have to call on the first working day of the month to get your name put on the list, cause that's our criteria,
Unless they have a crisis.
unless they have a crisis.
Can you provide us something in writing that says that, first call is the first available?
Mhm.
Provide us something, because I'd like to see that. I need to read that.
Okay, I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Motion to approve the report.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn,
Second.
second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Second item, request approval of president to sign and authorize signature for request of CSBG fund and expenditure report for federal fiscal year 2025.
And that's just the, CSBG, expenditure report that president has to sign, and that's yearly. That's something that we have to get done yearly.
Procedure.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn, second by Mr. Palmville. All in favor? Any opposed?
Motion
Ayes
adjourned.
have it. Motion to adjourn by Mr. Blanchard,
Second.
second by Mr. Palmville. Meeting adjourned.
All right, we move right along to the engineering committee meeting. Record reflect all members are present. First item, update from GIS Engineering concerning Jolimar, Bertrandville, Belrose, and Conscience.
Good afternoon, Dwayne Bayon, GIS Engineering. Joe Lamar is still, waiting on funding issues, regarding that project. On your packets I provided, yesterday we had two bid openings, one for, Bertrandville, which we had a, pretty good turnout, eight bidders. We're taking these bids under advisement and presenting these were the, bids received. We're still, going through them to make sure that the documents they provided are in accordance with Louisiana Public Bid Law, and we'll have something to y'all, in the next couple of days, on the acceptance criteria.
Was a big gap, huh?
There is. And again, Belrose, Lane, would be the second one. And again, y'all take that under advisement and we'll set up a call if need to be discussed further regarding those two projects. The Conscience Canal, the H&H modeling has been redefined to, improvement of the upper portion of the canal. The hydraulic analysis report is underway with the, completion expected in November. And, the project's still on track for the hydraulic analysis report and updated application to be completed in late, November, early December, along with the revised proposal for design and construction services to be submitted shortly afterwards. And the project is still anticipated to have construction completed by the end of 2025. Any questions?
We're not gonna take no action on the two bids. Just use it as an update.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Anybody?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Next item, update from the Planners Design Group, Gerald Street Levy Project and the ring levees in Fairport, Bell River.
Good evening, everyone. Joe Guillory, the Planet Design Group. So Gerald Street level, we had some RFIs we talked about last time. We submitted the comments. We received the historic analysis, the SHPO information that was sent to the Corps of Engineers. So everything has been sent and answered, waiting on basically the permit at this point in time, or the mitigation impacts. So everything's cooked. The other permits and everything else has been submitted.
Did you get the email that I sent regarding the other?
Today, that one, or-
Last week.
oh, regarding the,
The other
Regulators?
permit stuff? You had asked me to look into the,
yes,
yeah, okay,
yes.
cool. Yeah, so basically waiting on any comments on that information, on the stuff we submitted. Otherwise, that's it.
Any questions?
We hope it moves quicker, that's all. Yes.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Next item, update from Infinity Engineering on Pagewild Sewer Equipment Storage Plant Improvement Project. The request to move forward with the project pending recommendation. Is Brian supposed? Brian, you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was trying to start on my computer and it told me I had an update or something, so sorry about that.
All right.
So we sent that letter over that Leroy requested, with a breakdown of cost for each site. And I also, we're about 99%, maybe. I plan to have all the stamp drawings to y'all by Friday. I was hoping to have them done today, but we're doing a big QA, QC with all the engineers that are stamping the drawings. And there was a few more comments, things that, didn't get picked up earlier, but I plan to have everything stamped and delivered Friday.
Okay.
I saw that the parish plans to petition the water sector tomorrow for an extension. So I wish all luck with that.
Any chance someone from Infinity is gonna be there to assist the parish?
I don't think I can, because my schedule, what time is it for?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Okay. Where's that at?
It'll be in the basement of the Capitol.
Okay.
Not sure which room, but I can get you the public notice.
I think I have it in my email actually. I'll do my best if I can't. We have a Baton Rouge office. Our business development guy Nikki, he may be able to attend, but I don't know if he's the best choice because he's not really a technical guy when it comes to.
I just know the last commission meeting that I went to, the representatives from the parish didn't have much weight. They really wanted the engineers to speak
Right.
on behalf because I guess they don't trust us as public officials, maybe.
I understand.
I know they valued the input from the engineer, as it related to cost and scope of work.
Okay, I understand that. I will do my best to get somebody there that that understands the project very well, if not myself. But yeah, I'll do my best to get somebody there.
Okay, thank you.
Who's going from here?
Ebony, South Central Planning.
Evidence.
Yeah.
All right.
Also too, Mr. Chair, I know, there was an email sent out along with Brian, both Brian sent out. And Mr. Blankenship has been keeping up the maintenance on the existing sewer treatment plants. And he's been putting Band-Aids on it, but Brian, tell the jury, based on what you've been seeing out there and really how much it's really costing us and affecting us in the bottom line to where we need to move forward to get this done, get this moving.
So the infrastructure of the sewer system is pretty critical right now. I threw some numbers together based on kind of what we've spent so far. And it was around $52,500 and something that in materials we would need right now directly. And it would actually be a little more excessive than that because there's no labor attached to it. That's not taking into account the cross beams on the sewer plants that are deteriorated and breaking. So we're replacing it with grading. And then if we actually put the engineered Zola pumps in there, we're looking at about $90,000 just in pumps to replace what's existing and what was engineered previously. We're deteriorating rapidly daily. Just particularly today, Mr. Carter had an incident. We had to change out a pump. We had to change contactors inside the panels. You're looking at a $3,000 repair. Grizzly, you're looking 10 grand just for one side right now to replace the blower and the motor So we've been band-aiding it a lot to try to get to where we are, to be able to do the major repairs and make things come back efficient. And we're gonna continue to spend this amount of money or more because they're completely deteriorating. We had some employees on top of a plant the other day and one of the major backflow lines blew. So we actually had to do a temporary repair on Gazafi and replace all of the piping. But the beams are so deteriorated, they could only detach it in certain places. We actually would have to go back in and weld it all back in place to attach it properly. So we in some definite need to get this done as soon as possible. So we don't keep on incurring more and more costs. I mean, it's just getting very costly to continue.
So, Mr. Chair, I know I'm not on the engineering committee. I know the water sector commission meeting is tomorrow. I can't entertain a motion because I'm not on the committee, but I would like for us to amend the contract with Infinity Engineering. Amend that contract to exclude your Virginia sewer treatment plant until further notice, until we hear back from the Water Sector Commission. But move forward with the existing sewer treatment plants that we currently have and go out for 30-day bid.
I counter motion to that we wait and see what the Water Sector Commission tells us tomorrow so that we know if we have this grant or not. And another week and a half is not gonna change our position of where we are in these projects. We need to know the answer from the Water Sector Commission. So that's a counter motion on my part.
I can't make a motion. I'm not on the committee.
So we got
I can't make a motion
Oh, I'm sorry.
anyway. I'm telling what I'm telling you.
We'll just let it.
I thought you did make.
Okay, we'll just let it ride for 2 more
We'll
weeks.
let it roll. Let's see what happens tomorrow with that. Anything else from Mr. Bryan?
I do have one more question, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
If I hope the water commission, accepts the extension and y'all can keep your grant. If for whatever reason you can't, is there any timeline to go to bid? Because, we want to make sure that this bid package is perfect. And if it goes past Friday, and I've been, riding everybody at Infinity, we're very busy to get this thing done. But is there any timeline to go to bid? Would there be no Virginia in the bid package?
If the Water Sector Commission does not extend the program, then your Virginia will not be included.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but what is there a timeline to go to bid, assuming that would not be included? I mean, it's like as soon as possible kind of thing, or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
All right, Brian.
So we're
Thank you,
gonna
Greg.
wait up.
Thank you.
So let me ask you a question. All y'all gonna be at the meeting tomorrow, right? The water sector committee. Oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna be there neither. So we're gonna need an update from somebody to let us know exactly.
What happened?
Ron, do y'all want me to attend with it? I did before.
If your supervisor allow.
I mean,
I can attend it and take notes on it, bring it back,
Yeah.
just like I did before.
We're gonna be there for 8 o'clock.
No, just like I was before.
All right, we good.
I just won't carry my pocket
All
now.
right, no, okay.
Good.
All right.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Brian, thank
Thank you,
you.
Brian.
All right, thank you too. Have a good night.
All right, next, item update from account grant coordinator. First item, you got update, just want to go to the next two. Request approve and authorize president to sign internal questionnaire for the Highway 1 and Highway 403 sidewalks. I entertain a motion for that.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Diaz,
Second.
second by Mr. Bro, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, that motion carries. Next item, request approval for an additional $25 for the appraisal fee for you of Virginia to be paid with American Recovery Funds. And they gonna hit us for $25?
$25?
Well, we had only allocated $375, that was the
Okay, we
issue.
short.
Yeah,
for the
and
short
then we
amount.
had to rebid it.
So moved. All right, motion. Who did that motion? Motion.
No, I'm not on there.
Motion.
Motion by, Myron, second by Mr. Diaz, all in favor? Opposed, motion carries. Next item, update from, South Central Planning Development Commission. Couple of things on here, request approval, but go ahead, Pat.
Good evening. Pat Gordon, South Street Planner. Got a few items, actually. I think, Rayetta, gave y'all a list of some of the, projects that we've been working on. And, one of those was we resubmitted those capital outlay, projects with all the support letters from the delegation, as well as the multi-use, complex that was being proposed. So all of those got, submitted. I did talk to the state about the LGAP funding. And as I had indicated previously, each parish would be allocated $300,000 this year for LGAP funding. And so when I talked to Wendy at the state, she indicated that the police jury could only apply for up to $100,000 and then wait to see what the other entities within the parish would apply for. So Napoleonville is the only other community that could apply, and they're only able to apply for 25,000. So she said, what needs to happen is the parish needs to apply for the $100,000 and then wait to see how much remaining money is available, and then revise your application to apply for the remaining funds. So, you know, you're looking at considerably more than just $100,000. And depending on what Napoleonville applies for, but
You get 175 or 200.
yeah, that's correct. So I'm not sure
Do you
what
have
it's gonna
the-
be yet, but.
You have the timeframes on when the deadline is to apply
Well,
for
the
it? So that,
portal is open now, and I had also asked that I be added to the list to submit projects to the portal.
You want.
So whenever that letter gets to the state, I think Kim was working on that. But you have until, I think, end of February. What is it, February?
It was February 28th
Yeah.
this year, so.
Yeah, so it opened November 1st and it'll be February. So I would think that after February, they'll let you know if it's gonna be 200 or
You
175.
got anything left?
that's what I was wondering, if we have to wait till after the
You have to wait
application
till
period
after.
closes,
That's what
then
she
we can
told me.
apply for the.
Yes, you have to wait until it's over and then apply, because you don't know what.
So there's a second window that
That's
opens
correct.
for that?
That's what she told me.
Okay,
And, but I'm gonna reconfirm that once we put the first application in. Right. Whatever that's gonna be.
right. Whenever you find out those dates, could you please send them to Katie so that we can add it to the agenda? She can add it to the agenda a couple months from now.
Yeah.
That way we
I
don't
think
forget
what
to add
the
it.
parish needs to do right now, though, is determine what you wanna spend the 100,000 on. Do you wanna do the trucks again? I think that was brought up at a previous meeting. And if so, we can start that application immediately.
Joe?
I mean, we're always trying to help them.
So, okay, and the other item, of course, is the 5 trash receptacles, keep Louisiana beautiful. We've gone ahead and put an application together for the 3 sites for 5 cans. And I believe that a letter has been prepared for Mr. Blanchard's signature, authorizing that application to go forward.
Yes, we need a motion to request approval of the resolution authorizing South Central Planning to apply to keep Louisiana beautiful trash receptacles. I get a motion. So moved. Motion by Mr. Gross, second by Mr. Diaz, all in favor? Opposed, motion carries.
All right, that's all I have.
That's all you got?
Thank you,
You're
sir.
doing all right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
Pat, they got a time frame for CDBG? Community Block Development Grant, they got a time frame for that, or we missed
The
it?
CDBG, we have a couple of CDBGs,
One is always.
the L CDBG,
Yeah, that one.
the Louisiana CDBG. I can get you the dates on those.
I thought that was somewhere around in the fall in November. I thought we might have missed it.
Okay, well, I'll
Normally
check
we
on
can
that.
do, roads or water or something like that.
Yeah, we sent out, every year, we send out to all the communities, when those deadlines are. So, I'm not sure if Assumption
You know
is
it,
aware of
Ben?
that or not. But I'll follow up on that. I'll be glad to let you know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. Next item, update on courthouse renovation projects. No update?
Paul did submit the courthouse for the RCIP. That application has been submitted and is in. We were supposed to have a meeting today with the occupants of the courthouse. But we postponed that meeting due to the death of Mr. Calabro's family. So we'll reconvene that whenever he gets back, reschedule that meeting, but it has been applied to for CIP.
Next item, request approval of the lowest and responsive bidder for the 2021 fire hydrant installation and rehabilitation project, and approve president and secretary to sign all contract documents. Do I have that right here?
Big deal.
Yeah.
How many hydrants was this for? He was supposed to get us a.
I spoke to him about it. He said that with this, we'd be able to install about 40.
40 hydrants.
It was, I don't see it right. It was roughly $4,900 per existing hydrant being replaced and $7,900 for a new installation with the lowest bidder. It was bid on a per hydrant basis.
All right. So the lowest bid.
They don't, them numbers don't add up. Based on the lowest bidder.
I understand what you're saying. I like to go with what I was told. This is the first time I see this summary. I don't know what made up this base bid, but he said that the prices and the estimates that he came up with, he estimates that they can get 40 hydrants installed.
What's the math? 155, 6 divided by 40.
I'm not gonna do it. You got it? What you got?
It's a little over $1,000 somewhat dollars for the pipe.
1,000?
Little over $1,000. I ain't do the math, but it's simple.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, this base bid is,
On a new one?
it's on well, just speak on his behalf of what he did.
Yeah,
What you come up with?
1390.
No,
Yeah, but we have approximately 225,000 to spend on installation.
Yeah.
So it was bid on a per quantity bid. We asked them to do that. What came up, I don't know what you put together to come up to this 55, but he's using the quantity bids that make up that 55 to come up with the total to expend the funds that we have remaining for installation.
Okay.
so for the 55,000, this contract is saying he can do 40 hydrants.
No, Jamie, no.
He was supposed to come up with a price per hydrant to install this.
And he did, that's what I'm telling you, the breakdown for this, for I guess the sample of hydrants that he gave them was 4,900 for an existing, for a replacement, 7,900.
Why is he giving them the price?
Say again?
Why is he giving them an estimate instead of the contractor giving?
No, the contractor bid on it. I think he gave them a scope of work based on a sample of hydrants to be replaced. Because we didn't have a fixed quantity or a complete scope of work. So in order to give a quantity basis, he gave them a sample of the hydrants that needed to be replaced. And they bid it on a per quantity basis, is from what he told me. He said of the funds that we have available, we should better get 40 hydrants installed.
Kind of confusing.
It's not making no sense to me.
Do we have to take action on this tonight?
We're 4 years into the project.
Well, I know, but we gotta be.
We added up $4,000 something per hydrant to get installed on existing, and then 7,000 for new. I mean,
Project need to be completed.
I agree. We'll, entertain a motion to accept the low bidder and have, I guess, Mr. Calabro bless it for us.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Blanchard, second by Mr. Brill, all in favor?
Aye.
So,
Nay.
how many nays? Motion carries. Next item up, any update on the tax reform?
Yes, I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
Motion by Mr. Blanchard, go to second session, second by Mr. Diaz, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Change the motion, go back to regular session. Motion by Mr. Diaz, second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor? Opposed? All right, back to regular session.
I make a motion that we, retain the services of, Ms. Barbara Irwin as it relates to the Attakapaw Landing matter.
Second. Second that motion.
Motion made by Mr. Blanchard, second by Mr. Diaz, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and funding source will be the general fund. Next item, request approval for a 4 foot 6 inch hardship variance on the south side property line and a 3 foot 6 inch hardship variance on the north side property line at 109 Lucille Lane.
Yeah, so, I was contacted by, I think it's the surveyor for, the lady. And they already have a house there that's pretty much already in that footprint, but they're rebuilding. So they wanted to do it the right way and get the variances. The neighbors to the south side, to the north is Dugan LeBlanc. They didn't get a signature from them.
This Canefield on that side.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You good? Everything else good?
Yeah, check out.
With everything?
So,
Charles? Charles, you good? Making a motion? All right, motion to approve the variance from Mr. Brown, is that a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Blanchard, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Last is request approval for president to sign engineering contract for Bell Rose Walking Trail.
Right. So, yeah, I put this on the agenda. We received our letter, from the state, as the award letter let us know that we have it. So I'd like to move forward with the project, and getting the engineering done so that we can go out for bid. I reached out to 2 different engineering firms from, CJ Savoy, $6,275, and from Providence Engineering, $26,500. So, I'd like to make a motion that, I enter into a contract with CJ Savoy in the amount of $6,275 to complete the project.
Could you, seek out any more firms?
I had one other that was not responsive.
All right, motion on table, Mr. Blanchard.
Sure you want to do that?
I don't have a choice. I don't have that much money in my rec fund to go for Providence, and it's a sidewalk with some benches.
Good luck.
So you, recreational funds paying for that, not,
Yes.
okay.
Motion by Mr. Blanchard to approve 6275 for CJ Savoy for engineering, and that funds will come out,
Ward 7
Ward
recreation.
7 rec. Second? Second by Mr. Mathern. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else? Motion adjourned?
Motion to adjourn.
Mr. Diaz, second by Mr. Brewer, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
We'll now call to order the regular meeting of the Assumption Parish Police Jury. Let the record reflect all members are present. God, who teaches us by sending the light of the Holy Spirit into our hearts, grant that by the light of that Spirit, right judgment may be ours, and that we may ever find joy in his guidance. Amen.
Amen. Pledge, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public comment period. Oh, I'm sorry. Accept any corrections. Anyone have any corrections to the October 23rd and the, or the special meeting November 4th minutes?
Motion to
Here, no
approve.
corrections. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes. Mr. Alcorn, second by Mr. Bro. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public comment period. This time we accept public comment for any item on the agenda.
I'm not sure if this is the time that I said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here again about the sewage treatment plant or the drainage thing for, 114 Popcorn Lane. I don't think that was addressed. I think they were supposed to be coming up with some money to maybe try to do a drainage ditch, review. We talked about that the last time.
Where's that on the?
Who's your pleasure, man?
Charles.
6. Mr. Carter, we talked, they had some extra money, 2,000 and something, or some dollars you had
Is it
suggested.
Popcorn Lane?
Yeah.
That's Mr. Pope.
Mr. Charles.
I didn't know if any monies. I didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?
All right, this item isn't on the agenda. I'm not sure.
it at the last meeting, I think.
Yeah, we discussed it, yeah.
Yeah, we can deviate at the end of the meeting if you'd like to discuss it. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna deviate at the end of the meeting and then you can come back.
That's fine.
Any other public comment? Last call. Next item.
No, the item number 13.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Drainage Committee report, Chairman Ponville.
Yes, sir. The drainage committee meeting was held this afternoon at 4:50. All members were present. We approved the culvert installation at 4910 Highway 308, completed with item number 2 and item number 3. We approved to install pilings on the bulkhead at 4525 Highway 1. We approved to have the property line surveyed for a ditch location down New Street, and we had one deviation that we approved to sweep the outfall out on 734 Burley Road, Ward 2. I present this all in form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Ponville, second by Mr. Nakam. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Finance Committee report. Finance Committee met at 5 PM today. We approved to pay the list of bills submitted through November 8th, 2024. We received an update from the Assumption Chamber of Commerce on the activities that they had this past quarter, and we approved the third quarter allocation. We accepted the lowest bid for the Long Reach excavator, pending the identification of the funding source that was made at a previous meeting. If that funding source was not clearly identified at that meeting, we'll bring it back at a future meeting. And we also approved for one employee to attend the My Government Online Permitting Software Conference and Training December 10th through 12th in New Orleans at a cost of $750.
Motion to be accepted as read.
Leroy, we found in the minutes from August 14th, whereas 190,000 is a drainage asset. What I said? Yeah, no, August. Yeah, 8/14.
I don't think we have to take any action. We already approved it at that time.
Yeah, we just need to get the secretary, treasurer, bless her.
Yeah. Motion by Mr. Pineville to accept the Finance Committee report.
Second.
Second by Mr. Diaz. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Personnel Committee meeting report.
Personnel Committee met at 5:10. All members were present. We approved the additional 2 weeks of FMLA leave for an accountant, and then we deviated and we approved for FMLA leave for a maintenance worker. I present this in the form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Diaz.
Second.
Second by Mr. Pineville. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Road and Bridge Committee report. Chairman Alcorn.
Yeah, Road and Bridge Committee met this afternoon. All members were present. 2 items on the agenda. We discussed the parish-wide road program, and we approved substantial completion known as 2023 Road Improvement Program, and authorized the President and Secretary to sign necessary documents. I give you that item in the form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn, second by Mr. Nakam. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Insurance Committee report. Chairman Alcorn.
Insurance Committee meeting was held at 5:20. 1 item on the agenda. We approved LWCC for workers' compensation coverage for the year 2025. Give you that item on the motion.
Motion by Mr. Alcorn,
Second.
second by Mr. Carter. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Federal Programs Committee report, Chairman Carter.
Federal program met at 5:25. All members present. First item, we approve presentation of the program summary. Next, we approve the president to sign the CSBG funds and expenditure report for fiscal year 2025. And give it in the form of a motion.
Motion by Mr. Carter,
Second.
second by Mr. Pondville. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Engineering Grants Committee report, Chairman Nakam.
Yes, sir. All committee members was present and the rest of the jury also. We had update from GIS Engineering on Jolly Moore, Bertrandville, Bell Road and Constant projects. Had update from, Mr. Joe Guillory on the planners, design group on Gerald Street, levy project and ring levies in Pearport. Also had an update from Infinity Engineering on Paris-wide sewer plant projects. And, request to move forward the project pending recommendation. Next item, update from council, grants coordinator. We, request approval and authorize the president to sign the internal questionnaire for the Highway 1 and Highway 4 sidewalks. We also had approval of an additional $25 for the appraisal fee for you of Virginia to be paid with American Recovery Funds. For the update from our South Central Planning, and we authorize a, resolution authorizing, South Central Planning to apply for Keep Louisiana Beautiful Trash Receptacle Grant. We had a, update on courthouse renovation project. Next item was, request approval for the lowest responsible bidder on a 2021, fire hydrant installation. And approve president and secretary to sign all contract documentation, and the lowest bidder was, Levette Mechanical Contractors, Inc. for the sum of $55,604. Next item was update and tackle landing project, and we approved the, hiring of, council, Ms. Barbara Irwin, and that funding source would be the general fund. Next item, request approval for a 4-foot hardship variance on the south side property line, and also a, side variance at, 109 Lucille Lane. And last item was, approve the president to sign engineering contract for Bell Rose Walking Trail, the amount of $62.75, and the engineering firm CJ Sabah. All that in form of motion, Mr. President.
Motion by Mr. Nakam,
Yeah.
second by Mr. Bro. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried.
I'm more opposed to that one, CJ Sawwa, engineer.
Next item, Louisiana Girls Leadership Academy presentation. Ms. Laura and Ms. Kristen.
Is this where I am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
The mic don't work, just talk a little loud.
Oh,
But the mics
well, I
are
do.
in the ceiling. You can-
Executive even, I'll explain. And ETV, I can't stop talking. I'm Dr. Laura Vado, the Executive Director of the Louisiana Center for Women in Government and Business at Nichols State. We're having some problems with speaking because I've had a brain bleed and it's not going on. So my program dinner. Kristen, my program dinner. Okay, that's okay. I really do my Doug work. Anyway,
Take your time.
despise,
Take your time.
yeah,
Take your
exactly, okay.
Take your time.
How many of y'all do y'all want by several hours? Okay, now, Kristen is gonna speak to me, all right? And then any of y'all can speak to me afterwards.
Dr. Laura doesn't do herself justice. Laura has dedicated her entire career to the development of women in leadership. She was on the president's top 100 leaders list, and she experienced not one, but 2 brain surgeries last December. So she has completely retaught herself how to talk And so that is still in process, and we are so proud of her. And she is still on the road fundraising for this program, which she started 18 years ago. So we are here today to help to introduce ourselves and to ask for some help connecting within your parish. The Louisiana Girls Leadership Academy is a premier leadership opportunity we offer to young women across the state of Louisiana. Last year, we had over 280 applications for the program. We are completely we fundraise for every dollar. It does not cost $1 for these young women to attend the program. It is completely merit-based. They fill out an application and it's a point system. How many things are you involved in? They write an essay about the things that they like to do. A lot of these young women are aspiring business owners. They want to learn about how to become an entrepreneur. They want to be civic leaders like yourselves. So we were able last year to take the top 8, but obviously there's a greater need in our state because as we've seen with COVID, those numbers have continued to rise in applications. In our little packet, I included some statistics about what our participants said they've gained from this program. 100% of the participants, every participant that came last year said that they were ready to go out into their community and make a difference. These young women went into their high schools and enacted things that they learned while they were there. 97% left feeling more confident, and 98% of these women left with new friends. For a lot of these times, these young women, they feel like they're different because they are so ambitious. And we all knew that girl probably in high school that was very overly ambitious. I was one of them. And we probably, you know, they might have had a harder time connecting, but all of these young women leave with this great group of friends. The other impressive statistic is that 92% feel like they found their voice. In an age when we are stuck on our phones, finding your voice and refining your public speaking is incredibly important. For that reason, I asked Teresa Stell, one of our former participants who has risen up through the ranks and is now a junior counselor for us, to kind of give a little testimonial about what the program has brought to her and other participants.
Hi everyone, I'm Risa Stell Phillips and I have been an LGLA participant since 2021, and for the past 2 years I've been a junior counselor. One of my favorite things about LGLA is the friendships that you make. You're surrounded by a group of girls who build each other up. LGLA works to show the many different aspects of leadership, including owning a small business, running for office, or working on a campaign. A day at LGLA consists of the girls doing team building activities, listening to many different speakers and panels, and working on their ambassador campaigns. At night, there's always a fun activity to bring us closer together. I think my favorite activity is either the pool party or the annual governor's dinner. After a long day of wonderful experiences, the campaign teams meet and work late into the night. Here, the girls grow even more confident as they see how their talents can help contribute to the campaign process. When I first came to LGLA, I was very shy and I lacked confidence. My new friends and this program helped to give me my voice, which I am blessed to be able to share with you all today. It is contributions like yours that help to make this program possible for so many young women. Thank you all so much for having me here tonight, and if you have any questions, please let me know.
Thank you.
Risa Stella is just one of many. A few interesting stats. The cumulative grade point average of the young women that were taken into last year's class was a 3.6. 96% of our seniors that graduated matriculated into university, and 90% went down the road to Nichols. So we're very proud of that. So why are we here in Assumption? We need your help to connect with young women that you think might be interested in our program. Exceptional young women that you can see leading your community one day in their own business. Also, connecting with business owners that would be interested in our mission of promoting young women and teens into leadership roles. That is why we do what we do. That's why Laura's been doing this for 18 years, is because we're so passionate about this. So, the funding is actually, it costs us about $700, a little under that, $651 per participant to feed them, house them for the 5 days that they're on Nichols campus, to bring in our speakers, all their program materials. And like I said, it costs $0. We do not charge them a camper fee, anything to come, because we want every young woman to be on the same playing field to get in. And we are really proud of the program, and we've had our biggest class, our most diverse class, and we were talking about the amazing things that these girls that are graduating are doing in our communities. One young woman has launched a skincare line. One young woman has entered law school. So it's really cool for us. I think I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years to see them grow up. and to move into their positions. Also in the packet are testimonials from young women. These are not things we asked for. These are things that they posted on our social media account as a response to that they thought this program was, maybe their guidance counselor told them to apply and they were like, oh, I guess I'll go, it's free. And they applied and then they went and they came out with this amazing outlook. So I included a lot of those and we're really proud of the program. I included a phone number and email address that you guys can contact us if you're interested or if you want to connect us with somebody. And when I was in Terrebonne Parish, I got an email later from a councilman. He's like, you need to talk to LaToya Bailey. You two are going to be best friends and she's going to be able to connect you to resources or connect you with young women that need to go in your program. So any kind of help like that would be amazing. I also included our last year's program, and you can actually see the quality that we are bringing to the program and that diversity of things that the young women are learning. They're learning about a world and how they belong in it. They're learning about how to stand up for themselves, how to develop self-confidence when you might not have the most of that. They're learning business etiquette. That's a big one now. That was probably the favorite this year was dinner etiquette. Yeah. And communications, which is so important. And that's a little about us. Dr. Laura, you have anything?
We want you, first of all, if you call us, guess what? I can.
She can work a phone.
Yes. Yes, I can do it right. And in about a year, I should be, wet again. We do want you to ask if you have any questions.
Mhm.
We want you to know that Kristen does come to all the
Parish.
the parishes and go to I can't say,
schools. Yeah.
the schools. So we're gonna see talk to your schools and ask them to send someone. But we do need either money for the school itself or somebody to do this, because we don't get money from anybody except that we ask. Through the
Through sponsors.
in Thibodeau, that in Lafourche, we have one the parish gives 5,000. And also we Terrebonne has given us that too. So
Any help?
ask any question. Yes, that's true. No matter what kind.
I got a question.
Yes,
It's 9th through 12th graders,
yes.
like incoming freshmen or?
Incoming freshmen can apply. I think Reese Estelle was
I
an
was
incoming
an
freshman.
incoming freshman.
Okay.
And you'd be surprised, you'd think those applications would not be as amazing as a senior. You would be shocked because they can kick butt on essays. I think some of our freshmen this year, we had a young woman that was lobbying at the Senate level for autism and like just incredible things. Like she had a sister on the spectrum. So I mean, you'd be surprised.
When's the application period?
The application periods, I will start sending those out in January, they start going out. And then we let them know in May if they have been accepted into the program. And then they.
Y'all have the date set for the program, like this is?
Yes, we just heard June 11th. We just got confirmation from them. June 9th. I think it's June 11th through the 15th at Nichols. I apologize. They work us in around the Manning Passing Academy. Thank you all so much for having us.
Yeah,
And you
thank y'all for
just
coming.
continually can tell us you have somebody that you want to be. And also if you can help us in some way, we can ask where you want to whom the money you want it goes.
Mhm.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank y'all.
I'll be back when I know how to tell. Call.
You're always welcome.
Thank you.
All right, our next item, discuss unity throughout the entire parish. Miss Andrea Forte. Item is tabled. Number 15, Request approval to install a street light in Consolidated Road Lighting District Number 1 at 891 Highway 1011.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Jones.
Second.
Second by Mr. Nakane. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Discuss the status of hurricane storm debris on state right of ways.
Well, we're waiting on the state. We'll be waiting a long time. I know a delegation been working on it, but we ain't getting any answers. Talked to President Chefs, I said, Jeff, we're gonna pick it up ourselves, you know. I think we'll have to pick it up ourselves. There's a lot, and again, it's not a lot. But we ought to pick it up ourselves and, collect the money from FEMA.
I did talk to Paul, we still have a few things off of the parish right of ways that, he said when you get back from vacation, he was gonna get with Aaron. So I saw some extra stuff that I missed.
I think to grade all 2 dump trucks, I think 4 or 5 days, I ought to have the parish cleaned up. I don't know what's, north end of the parish, how is it?
Yeah, I was waiting to just kind of make an estimate with him when he got back, just to see.
He told me he was gonna get with him when he get back.
The biggest problem that I know I have in my area is more of trees that were just left in the ditches. Not that it was piled up, it's in, I guess, non-habitable areas that the trees fell on the road, they cut them off the road and just left the tree on the side of the road. And I mean, I think that's gonna be up to DOT to come clean those. I don't think that's our responsibility to clean those, but the piles that are in front of people's residences.
Man, yeah, we got holidays coming up, man. I think we really need to clean it, so.
And I was gonna address I know the permit is still open since DRC is still there, hauling the stuff out, so we won't have to worry about any kind of timeline with that. We can just do the extensions for it, but then, and it would just get included in that getting sent out.
Yeah. Just make a motion, we do it in-house and, just maybe give it up the monitor. I think we still have to use the monitors, so we keep track of how much we can get reimbursed.
I was gonna cross that bridge with him to see if we're gonna use, I don't think we use the outside source, we'll just have to do the tickets.
We're doing it
in-house, yeah.
I make a motion, we get the ball rolling, we do it in-house. That's the only way it's gonna get picked up. If something happens in the meantime, well, so be it, but we gotta get it done. I mean, I don't think it's gonna break us, but we'll get 75% reimbursed. It's better than getting nothing. So motion to do it in-house.
All right, and we'll just need to get clarification, because I believe that we can only get reimbursed on overtime and for equipment time. I don't know that we can get reimbursed on employee time. So it may be something that
But there's a clarification. We gotta pick up a Saturday and Sunday, you guys wanna come,
right,
we'll do it.
it may be that we do it on overtime so we can collect that back from FEMA.
Just cross your T's, dot your I's there, but we need to, you got permission to do it. So.
Do we need to give him some identified addresses or
Drive
just let it roll?
State road.
So that he had the location that y'all gave him.
Yeah.
And like I said, I haven't put
It's
my
obvious,
eyes on it, but I mean,
I ain't no rocket science.
but yeah. Like I said, we did it before.
Whenever we start this, please keep a list of items that should be collected by our bulk waste company and not by the parish. And we'll give them to those and tell them that these are not associated with the storm and they're responsible for picking them up, because I've seen some stuff that they just haven't touched since the storm, expecting the storm contractor to pick it up.
Storm material. The state said they would pick it up. Send them a letter. 15 days.
Yeah, we'll be picking up. All right, so from Mardi Gras. Go ahead.
So have a motion by Mr. Nakane that we,
We're gonna pick this up on parish roads too, right?
Yeah, they still got a little bit out there.
that
Not just
will,
state.
That's still part of the ongoing contract. Yes.
And like I said, the only thing I suggest is, I know y'all, I'm sure all of y'all have sent stuff to Paul, but I mean, if there's, me and him will go correlate back and forth, but just put it in a big email. I mean, and we'll mark it.
But you still need to have a plan. If you're gonna run the state, right, or you're gonna run the state highways first, run it, get them out the way. We need, and then come back to the parish, don't be flip-flopping back and forth.
And how,
Right.
y'all wanna have some sort of like deadline to where, I mean, we just would stop?
I think you need to
Do one run.
do one run. One round,
On through the parish.
one round hurricane debris is picked up.
On
And hopefully our
overtime.
bulky
On overtime.
contract can't give us no excuses why they can't pick up anything.
On overtime?
Well,
If that's the way we get it.
just do, you and Paul get
Yeah.
together to get refunded, 75%.
Christopher.
We might have the issue of getting people.
Nikki can give some input on that as to what's
We go.
recoverable
Figure that
and what's
out.
not.
Whatever
So,
it takes.
a motion by Mr. Nakam that the parish, provide equipment and labor to pick up storm debris that remains on state right of ways.
Second.
Second by Mr.
And
Bro.
Impact right away.
Well, those are,
Pirates are still part of
Want
the
to make sure if
contract.
we got something on Parish Road that we get it picked up.
Yes.
the motion on parish and state right of ways by Mr. Nakam, second by Mr. Bro. All in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval for electrical trade permit exemption from Hurricane Francine for resident at 3042 Highway 308, Ward 4.
Yeah, that's, as far as tractor shed, storm pulled off the meter band. And he had to hire an electrical engineer. It cost him some $900, damn near $1,000, to put two lag bolts and a strap on to hold it back on. I would like to exempt the fee, the $125 for the permit, just to put, all it is a telephone call, tell them to hook it up.
Well, that's what we said we was gonna do. After
This
the
is-
fact.
this is hurricane.
Yeah, he just dragged his feet a little bit.
No, he
Doing
had a
his
hard
repair.
time finding an electrical engineer to go out there and put it back on.
That was his problem.
Yeah, he told me that.
So we said we'd do that on a case by case basis, so. That's the motion.
Appreciate it.
Motion by Mr. Bro to
And that's for
exempt
Patrick
the
Reese.
resident at 3042 Highway 308, for the $125 electrical trade permit.
So with that being said, I just don't want somebody to come in 6 months from now. and
Not
say that.
hurricane.
So I'd like to shut it down right now. This will be the last one.
Was the only one.
All I can say for this one is that I didn't do it, but I asked Jasmine and she said it was a commercial shed. I don't know when the deadline was. I don't remember the exact date. But
I
it was
think
a
everybody
shed.
should be up and running by now.
For the storm, we had done 2 weeks.
We
At the
did
time of
do
the
it.
storm.
Motion, I'll second Mr. Charles' motion, and also I agree with you.
Shut it down.
Yeah,
Shut it
exemptions are over after this.
Yeah,
It's over.
I didn't think we'd get one now.
All right, so we have a motion by Mr. Bro, second by Mr. Nakam. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval to amend ordinance 2419 to levy charges for the removal and disposal of junk in the amount of $2,210.
Remove.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Nakam, second by Mr. Ponville. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval to amend ordinance 24-20 to levy grass cutting charges in the amount of $492.32.
Remove.
Motion by Mr. Nakam, second by Mr. Alcorn. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval for the following occupational licenses: JB Services, Morgan City, Rose Service, LLC, Napoleonville, and Levet Mechanical Contractors, LLC, Homer.
Can we just get him a job?
But it's good. So move.
Motion by Mr. Pineville, second by Mr. Carter. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Request approval for the following liquor license: Joanne Leo, December 14th and 15th, 2024, 3304 Highway 70 South, Pierport. Doing business at Pierport Bell River Business Group. Motion by Mr. Pineville. Second by Mr. Mathern. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. I have one correction, for the record. The, hardship variance that we approved as part of the Engineering Grants Committee meeting, the, minutes reflect, the agenda reflects 109 Lucille Lane. The address is 106 Lucille Lane.
Direction noted.
We have, one deviation, by Mr. Bro to, hear about Popcorn Lane. We get a motion to deviate, Mr. Bro, second by Mr. Pineville. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We can now deviate. Ma'am?
I'm sorry. My name is.
I did get an update from Henry. I believe you spoke with Aaron. They are doing some surveying on Popcorn.
Yeah, that's
associated with
that's
that drainage
what it's all
program.
That's what I was.
So the ball,
I'm sorry.
there's activity going on.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what you.
So at the last, we approved the funding for the surveying. And that's what he said, the GIS is performing a survey to determine where the property boundaries are. So that we can know what our options are. If we can put a ditch in the public servitude, or if we have to get right of ways.
Yeah, they started the field work, but they're reviewing it right now to calculate the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
All right, thank you.
Any further action on this item?
Nope, motion adjourned.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Nakam, second by Mr. Carter, all in favor? Opposed? We adjourn.
So we have a meeting up there?